Riven Duskgls. The observatory hummed, a low thrum against the silence of the void. Dust motes danced in the crimson glow of Xylos, a dying star I'd watched for centuries. Here, on the periphery of known realities, in a pocket dimension woven from forgotten melodies, I was comfortable. Riven Duskgls, they call me, though few remember the name now. Mostly, I'm Duskgls, a whisper on the currents between worlds. The chronometer ticked, measuring not time, but the fading resonance of a universe collapsing inward. It was peaceful. Too peaceful. And peace for someone like me is always a prelude to something else. But I wasn't content. Xylos wasn't just a star, it was a key. A key to the echo chamber, a place said to hold the last symphony of old Earth, a song of creation before the great fracture. A song I'd been searching for, not for its beauty, but for its truth. Old Earth, my home, lost before I even truly knew it. A foolish longing, perhaps, but a powerful one. The resonance of Xylos was weakening, the window to the echo chamber would soon close. I needed a catalyst, something to amplify the dying star's signal. And I knew where to find it, the Obsidian Market, a crossroads of realities ruled by the Collector. The market was chaos incarnate, a swirling vortex of impossible geometries and alien bartering. Sentient constellations argued over the price of lost memories, while shadows traded in shattered timelines. The air crackled with the energy of 1,000 desperate desires. I navigated the throngs, a ghost in a kaleidoscope seeking the Collector's citadel. It was a fortress built from stolen futures, guarded by constructs of regret and longing. Entering felt like walking into a wound, a gaping void where possibilities had died. The Collector, a being of pure entropy, greeted me with a chilling smile. He knew what I sought. A shard of the world heart, a crystallized echo of old Earth's core. The Collector didn't offer the shard freely, of course. He demanded a price, a memory. Not just any memory, but the most precious one I possessed. The moment I first felt the pull of the dimensions, the awakening of my gift. It was a painful trade, surrendering a piece of my very essence. But I bartered, and he yielded. The shard pulsed with a faint, ethereal light. It was smaller than I'd hoped, but potent. Back at the observatory, I channeled the shard's energy into Xylos' dying resonance, amplifying the signal, opening a shimmering portal, a gateway to the echo chamber. The echo chamber wasn't a place, but a feeling. A wave of pure emotion, a symphony of creation and destruction. The song of old Earth washed over me, a bittersweet melody of hope and loss. It was everything I dreamed of and yet hollow. The song wasn't complete. It was a fragmented echo, a ghost of a memory. And then I understood. The song wasn't lost, it was broken. Shattered by the fracture, scattered across dimensions. The shard had only opened a doorway to a single fragment, a cruel illusion of completion. I had what I wanted, but it was a phantom victory. The price for my ambition quickly became clear. Without the core memory, my connection to the dimensions began to fray. The subtle currents I navigated with ease now felt like jagged edges, tearing at my essence. The comfortable drift between worlds became a frantic struggle for stability. Each jump was agonizing, each arrival a disorienting shock. I was losing myself, becoming untethered, fading into the void I'd always walked beside. The Collector hadn't just taken a memory, he'd taken a part of my soul. He'd warned me, of course, but the lure of old Earth's song had been too strong. I returned to the observatory, or what remained of it. The crimson glow of Xylos was almost extinguished, the pocket dimension collapsing in on itself. It wasn't a home anymore, just a crumbling refuge. The chronometer, once a steady rhythm, ticked erratically, reflecting the chaos within me. I stabilized the dimension just long enough to anchor myself, to prevent complete dissolution. The observatory wasn't repaired, it was merely contained. A fragile bubble in a collapsing reality. I was back where I started, but irrevocably changed. I still drift, but now with a hollow ache in my core. The comfortable silence is gone, replaced by a constant hum of loss. I search for fragments of the song, not for completion, but for understanding. I've become a collector of echoes, a guardian of forgotten melodies. The Collector was right in a twisted way. I needed to lose a part of myself to truly appreciate what remained. I am Riven Duskgls, and I am forever haunted by the last symphony of the earth. A song I can now hear, but can never truly recapture.